my fellow Americans. Wrong card. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, organics of all ages, I am Double R, and the roleplay rant we're going to cover today will be over basic definitions. I actually have cards today. Yay! So, let's go ahead and cut it to be quick, fast, and to the point. Because y'all don't want to be here all day? I don't want to be here all day. It's freaking hot outside. Great sunshine, but it's really hot. So let's just get going, shall we? Roleplay, by the basic definition of roleplay, is to play a role. Can't be any more direct than that. An actor takes on a character and they act it out. That's pretty much all roleplay is. Roleplay is a less professional form of acting. For those of you who don't know, acting, being an actor, acting, is nothing more than cosplaying roleplay. That's it. It's professional cosplaying roleplayer. That's it. If you look at the little credits at the end, and it always says, hey, costume designer this, scriptwriter that. If there's a scriptwriter, they're a roleplayer. If there's a costume designer, they're a cosplayer. So, acting is nothing more than cosplaying roleplayer. That's it. So before you sit there and go, I'm a writer, and you have all this high and mighty stuff about you, stop that. If you're a writer, great, fine, dandy, whatever. But keep in mind, first and foremost, if you are role-playing, you are a role-player. Okay? Let's just be straightforward about that. That being said, role-player, writer, the powers that be, that whole banana thing, pretty much all about the writer in Twitterverse, or the powers that be from AOL, or whatever you want to call yourself from wherever else. In short, it is the actor behind the account. Now that we have these basic definitions done on the core line, we can continue on. The account is what you make that all the information will be on for said character and or writer, depending on how you want to do it. You can make a writer account, which will cover just the writer information, if you really want to go there. People would say it's preferable to have a writer account, so if something happens, you can state it without having to always go OOC on your roleplay account. Some people don't want to do that. That's fine, that's dandy. But some folks try to emphasize that you should. I don't think it's necessary, but meh. After you make an account, there are certain things that you should probably do. Get yourself a header. That's a little bar, the bar at top. Get one of those. Make you one of those. Avi is the picture that you use for your character. Usually it has something to do with a face claim, or someone's artwork, or something of that nature. For those of you who don't know exactly what that is, a face claim is pretty much taking an actor or someone who is known and using their face or image as the type of representation for your character. It's pretty straightforward. Robert Downey Jr. would be the face claim for Iron Man. You get it? Let's move on. Writer tag and writer account. As we've already talked about the writer account, we're going to cover the writer tag, which is pretty much a hashtag that someone can click on and find more about your writer and or your other characters. Pretty straightforward, actually. But, again, that will be its own rant for its own day, because even that gets abused. Username. That is the whatever. At Kimosabi.com or whatever. It's the thing. If you want to roleplay Batman, you're going to probably have something like at Vigilant Justice, or Cal Vigilant Justice, or Vigilant Bat, or some cool banana. You get the idea. It's the that people will get to for you. But what about writer tag? Couldn't you use that too? You could, but not everyone wants a writer tag. Just putting it out there. So let's move on to the next meta part of the character design, and that would be knowing your fandoms, the crossovers, the verse, the ship, and of course the definition of which. So let's cover the basics. Fandoms are the generalized field. Marvel, DC, anime. You get the idea. If you're from Steven Universe, that's a generalized field. That's the fandom. If you're from Sonic, then that's the fandom. If you're from X-Men, that's the fandom. You get what I'm saying? So if you're multi-fandom, that causes crossovers. And that's what most people are trying to say when they say multiverse, but they screw it up because they confuse fandom for verse and ship for verse. Don't ask why. So if you're multi-fandom, That's pretty much allowing the crossovers. Okay? So when it comes to verse, what does that mean? It's the universe. Yes, I'm from the X-Men universe, but I only interact with said Marvel or X-Men universe types. This is pretty much stuff like the alternate timelines, the AUs, the alternate realities, where Mr. Sinister led the X-Men, or Magneto led the X-Men, or Professor X led the X-Men. Each different universe has their own thing, but it's all with the same characters. That's the universe. So multiverse is dealing with different timelines, while multi-fandom is dealing with crossovers. You following what I'm saying? You get what I'm getting at? We on the same page? We good? Awesome. Single, multi. Do I have to define that? Single, one, multi, many. So you have a multi-ship character, that means multiple ship partners. If you have multiverse character, that means they can exist in multiple timelines of their series. You have a multi-fandom character, that means they're more likely to have crossovers. Alright? So why did ship come up? Well, ship is supposed to be just a relationship for the characters, right? Harley Quinn and Joker, they have a type of ship. But Harley and Ivy also have a type of ship, right? Okay, that's what they mean in roleplay senses when they say ship. That's it. It's relationship. That's all they're trying to go for. That's all they're trying to point out. So they say stuff like ships with chemistry. Just means how well you get along, how well your characters get along, etc., etc., etc. If there's no chemistry there, why would they bother shipping, you know? Makes sense. Or in short, when they say ships with chemistry, they're not going to ship with you just because you ask on the first day, on the first sentence. Let's move on. I feel y'all got the point there. I feel you got it. I'm pretty sure most people who watch my stuff have at least some level of IQ, because I'm a dumbass, so I'm pretty sure y'all got it. I mean,